All right.
It wasn't.
Recording.
All right.
Here we go. You notice how smooth the whole process was, apart from so far with the mute button.
And the password, yes.
Well, that was. I've got to say. I mean, I'm sure Dave got the password right first time. He didn't need prompting like yourself.
No, he doesn't have tantrums like I do.
No, I worked it out. Oh, it's a noisy first tee.
Yeah, there's water. I can hear the water and snow-capped peaks, or it's been a volcano that's dropped ash. It's one or the other.
Well, that's a reasonable start.
Yep, and I can already see there's going to be some interesting elevation challenges. It's going to be up.
Yes, I played 3 or 4 holes last night, and I thought, yeah, this is slightly different. Certainly one that I'd never played.
There's one phrase for this game. It's different as good. Will it hang on?
Oh, if it has, it's a stroke of a genius.
Oh, it's only because I hit my driver so badly.
Just shut
I'm guessing you hit a 3-wood or something, Andy.
I did hit the 3-wood.
I also hit the driver.
And you're going to pay the price.
Get a semi-hand grenade. My problem.
Don't plug.
Oh, it's plugged.
Oh, no.
That's not the starter. No.
It's not the start, is it? Okay. Well, this is certainly not flat greens. That's one thing I did notice about this course. Come on, get up there. Get up there. I don't think it is. Don't plug.
Right, well, I've just got to take my medicine.
That is a fairly innocuous sort of hole, but it's put you under pressure.
Plug.
I was going to say, I mean, that would have been rough justice if it had plugged off that.
That would have been the worst. I still might have lip issues.
This distance with this wind.
Yes.
Let's have a look. What do we got there? Oh, okay. Let's see. No. Oh, no.
Well, this is proved to be a tough opening approach for us all.
Next, I'm thinking I'm not going to drop 2. That's the main thing.
You may not drop any.
If I can pluck this, 195. I've got 19% power loss in the sand. That's a lot for the sand. Wow, 20%. It's back to 154. You know what? The 5-iron isn't enough. I've got to go to the down 2 hybrid. That might hit this lip. I'm worried about that. Just need a bit of wind. Strike. I believe I'm hitting the 2 hybrid.
Oh, don't plug. Oh, I had pretensions of plugging there, Dave.
Yeah. No, it's going to cost me a stroke, but so be it.
Well, it might cost you a stroke, but you might end up not losing any ground, depending on what Dave and I do.
Well, I didn't lose 2. That's the main thing.
It's a stroke of a genius. He's
Yeah.
on fire. He
Right.
wants the jacket.
I do want the jacket. Hasn't been to Australia for quite a while.
You've had your greasy paws on it for the last 2 or 3 weeks, Dave.
Yes, I've left my
haven't-
mark, but that's about it.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh. This is one of those distances where I thought,
Oh, he's got excited. I'm going to learn from that, though it doesn't that bad a return putt. Probably all going to balance out. Now I see the shot needs to be played. Got to take something off this. Oh, not that much. Oh, God.
Oh, it took some sort of weird bite action.
you took the 51
The
club,
48.
didn't you? Yeah. Ah, yes. Oh God. I've waved the barber pole up and thought, oh, this is dead flat. Every bloody time. Oh, come on. Right. It's like a, oh, bloody hell. Well, I don't know, but I don't think there's much going on here at all. But I think it's a little bit right to left. So that's one of my guts tells me it's not much. So, okay. Oh.
Oh, it's genius. Oh, how did that miss?
Wow. That was harsh. Based on that, I know it's going left to right for me. It's 5 inches downhill. But how much? That much. No. No, not that much. Yeah. No, it's gone the other way. Ow. Oh, now I've got so much to memorise. I hope it's my shot.
Well, now you can see it was going to the right after the hole. Well done. Yep.
Oh, that is a rough start.
It doesn't get much rougher. You've been beaten about on the course. I mean, a double bogey is actually not a bad score considering what you could have worked up there.
Any skerrick of confidence I had has just been smashed.
It's evaporated. Yes, well, we have a spread in the field already.
Oh.
Well, it's not a long par 5.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Interesting.
What you miss with interest. Genius. You couldn't have cut it any
bloody
tighter.
hell, man.
Except it was a bad hit, but it worked out.
He says it's a bad hit, or is he just toying with us, Andy? you done?
Oh, look at that. There's no justice in the world.
No justice indeed. Right.
Oh, no, only 218 out. It's a good number with the 5 wood. Hopefully with only a mild loss of distance. It's just right down the middle, that one.
Yeah, that was a 0.25.
There's office.
It's a perfect 230, I think, with the right length. I have to punch it. Yeah, I'm punching it. I'm just waiting for that little lesser. That's the one, the 4, 7. Oh, I like it.
There was an audible gasp. Oh,
Good effort.
it is a good effort.
Putt doesn't look like a tap in, but any 2 sounds possible.
Where's the wind?
That looks like a 3 wood or something, or I don't know what it was. Now it's a
Oh,
wogger.
it's getting better.
Come on, work back. Keep working. Oh, no.
Wrong way.
That's going to be horrible. Oh, it's only 30
31.
foot. It's not too bad.
That's fine.
Oh, no, that looks the best of the bunch. If it just... Go on. It is.
Oh, it's going to be an 8 baby almost.
Lovely.
Great shot, Andy. You couldn't have left him in a better spot either. Well,
That's not a bad putt from there.
Yeah, Dave might show me the way as well.
Oh, that was close. Good effort.
It was.
Had pretensions of straightening up at... oh, no, this should be left to right. Mind you, I go from behind the hole and it's pretty straight. Oh, God. It's got to be a little bit left to right. Yeah. Okay, let's just go with you. There's a horrible little wobble there, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was. But,
I didn't see that.
It just feels like real life putting because
Yeah.
you just don't know.
Yeah.
And real life putting is worse because then you can execute a bad stroke as well. Firm middle. Oh.
Ooh.
I wasn't going to second guess any break at all, just firm middle. It's a bit tighter now.
332. It's 299 effective. Oh, this is. Oh, what are you going to do, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It's a
very
big call
interesting,
from
isn't it?
Dave.
Well, it's not really. Oh, hang on. Oh, I just realised what it is. It's drivable.
We should have shut the hell up, Andy.
Yeah, well, it could be a double-edged sword. This, I mean, still requires a thump.
It does require an.
You know, I'm not stupid. What am I doing? Why would I do that?
Because of the glory.
Because you can.
I don't want to. I don't need to.
The fact he's got two people urging him to do it should be a red flag.
Well, that's what, 128 or something.
It's a very sensible shot. He's
It
got
is.
a lovely shot in. He can easily get a birdie. Now, let's.
Right.
I can see the appeal of wanting to go for it. Absolutely. Only the worst type of girl wouldn't.
Ah.
That looks like he's had a crack.
He's giving it a wallop.
Don't plug.
Oh, that would be harsh.
That would have been super harsh. Right. All right, let's do the math. 319 minus 20. Yeah, it's just got to be the full driver. It can't be anything else. And you just better get it right. Simple. Feels good.
Well,
He's done it.
it's a better line than mine. Oh, he's right on the green. Yep.
Gorgeous.
A little bit of right to left.
Yeah. What the chap now is fiddling on with is equivalent to a giant Lego set. Making all these bits which should fit.
And they sometimes do, sometimes don't.
Rather disconcertingly when they were putting the stuff in, I happened to notice the sink, and then I looked at it again. I thought, it's a stainless steel sink, not a white pot sink. So I pointed out, I thought, bloody hell, paying the bloody enough for a potted sink. Right.
I don't even know what pot sink is, Andy. You're going to have to tell me after this shot.
Well, it's instead of being stainless steel, it's like white porcelain ceramic-y type.
Okay. So it won't stain or anything like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen them in Australia, to be honest. You've got technology you're holding out on that we don't have.
Well, you've heard of you may or may not have heard of Belfast sinks,
I
right?
haven't. No.
Well, Belfast sinks are just sort of like rectangular troughs, right? So they're quite a deep sink. But the sink I've got has got the same material, which is white ceramic, but instead of being a rectangular sort of trough, it's almost the same sort of type of shape as a normal sink. So you've got a drainer and the actual.
Oh, and now look what he's got. It's got a lot worse.
That's all right.
I've never seen that here, Andy. I don't think I've ever seen a ceramic sink in Australia.
Well, I think I'm assuming it's ceramic. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I mean, it makes sense. I can buy a ceramic roasting pot, but I've never seen a sink that way.
Or have I got the wrong material? Is it porcelain? I'm not sure.
Either way, I've never seen anything but stainless steel sinks in Australia. Have you, Dave?
When we bought this place, it had a non-stainless steel sink.
What colour?
Some sort of Caesar stone or some crap like that. It matched the rest of the place, so like a pinky brownish hue, I guess.
A pinkish hue. I like that.
Yes, pinkish hue.
Yes, well, that was a bit of a faux pas, me missing that one. I didn't take as much care as I should have done. And
that hole was tremendous for me.
right, even, and -1, yes. Yes, both Dave and I missed our opportunities.
Yep. And now I'm going to pounce. All right, 135.
I can't even see the green.
119. The 105 club might be enough with the right club. Oh, don't listen, Dave.
Can't help but listen.
Conflicted as to what club to hit here. Really conflicted. Fine, I'm going to chop and punch at 120. I shouldn't have said that.
That's all right. I'm quite happy to take that information. Go on, get on the green.
I don't think I helped you.
Thank you very much for that. You carried 139, 17, 139,
you know
17.
Not,
So, yeah, you've...
I've just eliminated one option.
So if you take the punch 120 club, punch 120, you've got it in your bag now. What have you thrown out?
The 170 club.
Oh, the 7-iron, right. Okay. Oh, that's got to be the 105 club. No, it's not bad, that. That's not bad at all. Right, I want a little bit of following breeze. I think I've got it.
Yeah,
It looks good.
if that's the 105, it should be...
Lovely.
It's very similar to yours, Dave.
Yeah, that's good information. I do not want to hit this too hard or there's terrible trouble. Really got to do some sort of fancy 51-foot flop where it loses a lot of distance. That, I hope, might stop. Oh, I would like better than that.
Right. Oh, God. I don't really know which way this is going. God, I think it's going... Right. Okay, well, right. I'm doing it a little bit right to left. I'm not sure whether this is right, but we shall soon see. Oh, I was right. I was a little bit right to left.
Yep. All right. Well, mine looked like it was going straight up the hill. I'm not going to make any adjustments at all.
I like the sound of this positivity, or rather, I don't like the sound of it.
Oh.
Oh, look at that.
Perfectly. Wow. Fantastic.
I just extrapolated from the roll when it landed.
Look at these little white knuckle ones. I hate these.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, I feel as though I've been punished for one or two putts today.
Oh, no.
No. I feel the same. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. No, that just cost us some money. Sorry.
Well, I think they're I mean, apart from the putt that you just had, Dave, but both of our putts that Dave and I had just showed that a lot of greens have got they're not necessarily flat around the hole.
No.
Yeah, like they're not like dogs courses where he rewards you if you get within 10 feet.
In fact, if you get within 25 feet on dogs courses, you can just...
Yes. I'm just thinking this would be problematic at Tour Pro.
Yeah.
Dave's made it Oh, I thought he'd made it problematic, but he's chosen the right club, whatever it was. Let's see what distance he got.
Well, his distance control is right up there with the very best of them.
Carry 203. Interesting.
All right.
I think it's a real par 5, regardless of how you play it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Messed with nothing. Should be fine.
Yep.
Just got to pick your fights, I think.
Yes, there's absolutely no way it's 250.
Even if it was windy with a 30-mile-an-hour head tailwind, I'm not sure I'd go for that.
I don't say I missed the fairway.
I think you've missed the fairway. It doesn't
Never
matter.
mind.
It has no impact on you.
It just doesn't matter. The right hole to do it on.
Indeed, it was.
Stop now. You're not doing what I asked.
It's like a cat. Bloody hell.
I had a cat in my apartment today, Dave.
I know. We've already talked about this. Are you doing a Jerry on me?
I am.
What?
Where's this ball gone?
I can't believe how far back I am.
That's crazy. Wow.
That was a bitter pill to swallow.
It hasn't actually penalised me that much, really. Oh, it was a good shot. Fine. Dave's gone for the rough.
I'm going to
Have
use
you
the
gone
rough.
for the rough to hold the ball?
Yes. Not that it's going to... Well, it wasn't really by
That way it doesn't roll
design.
back. Genius. Okay, 134, 138, 158. Tailwind. Is the 146 enough? With the right wind it is. I'm going to wait for a 10-mile-an-hour wind, and then I'm just going to smash it straight away. 13.
Well, you got your 10.
Oh, no.
This is
Five?
going to...
Oh, no. No!
Uh-oh. What's over the back there? Oh.
Well,
There might be a lesson in that for everyone. Oh, no.
Oh, you should have a play it as it lies.
That's what it is.
Well, you've taught me to be a little bit cautious.
Have I, Andy?
Oh, boy. It bit.
You weren't far. Yeah.
Well,
Whatever you think it should be, it's less.
Well, it can't be the 91. I can't play that club. It's got to be the 105. %4 panel. Yeah, fuck it. Bite. Oh no, it will never bite. Oh, Jesus, it did.
Well, you had exactly the same feelings as I did. Because I was actually going to take the one club more than I did, and I thought, no, after seeing what Dave did, and I nearly did the same.
Why didn't mine bite? Jesus.
Because you're a brute.
Plus, you're playing from 50 yards further back as well.
Mindless brute. Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Don't run forward.
I got some sort of super, God knows what. Oh. All right. I'll just accept my role as cannon fodder.
I mean, this isn't unlike you to be. We're not even finished 5 holes, and you're already resigned to just propping up the leaderboard.
Actually, you're right. It's only 5 holes. I retract my statement. I'm still in the game.
No. Sorry. Statements like that are unretractable. I think that's I'm sure Dave will agree with me that once you utter those words, that's it. You're toast.
Oh, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Guaranteed. You won't be able to recover even if you want to.
I mean, just the mental side of it. First of all, you've thrown the towel in, then you're taking it out the dirty laundry.
No! How the F did you do that?
Does something like that. I mean, that was a hell of a 6. That.
I enjoyed that.
So I take it you had to take a penalty drop there, Dave.
I did.
Right. That was quite harsh. Is it another one? It is.
It is. Oh, it's a very flat green.
27. Oh, I haven't hit it. Or have I? Oh, you. It was flat.
It was dead flat.
Oh, we've got all sorts of stuff going on here.
Yeah.
You're 5 behind. I'm 4 behind.
But there's been so many changes on every hole. It doesn't feel like it's over.
No, but the difference is all the mistakes are being caused by you and I. God, this is a.
It's another solid. It's a workmanlike shot.
As in it's got some work left on it.
Well, it does.
17. Just a little bit on the right. Come on, let's have a bit more wind, I think. I don't want a 5, I want something a bit more. Oh, it went down to 4, but never mind, it might still be okay.
It looks great. Shot, Andy.
I had a feeling it was going to take the spin and just sort of lurch violently to the right, but it didn't.
So I'm guessing you hit the 105. I can't see, it could be anything else. Just got to wait for a bit of a tailwind. Like this.
It's right on it.
Beautiful. Oh, it's run on a bit.
Oh, that's harsh.
Well, you did have quite a strong tailwind on throughout most of the ball flight.
Yeah, I did.
Whereas mine, I didn't get quite as much. Still a good shot nonetheless.
Oh, it's still got some work left on it.
Yeah, that was that's some curious wobbles the last few feet.
Dave's just going to take it out of the...
what a... It's another...
Oh, wow.
Sensational. He's trying to put his way back into the game here, and he's succeeding.
I can't use skill. I've got to do putts.
Okay. Well, that's 2.
Yep, nice.
Oh, we're definitely making at least 1.
Yep, we've picked one up on the leader.
Oh, he's got another one there.
Oh, that was an interesting little glide as well.
It was, wasn't it? At the very end, it was, I'm going to get away from here.
Yeah, it was trying to screw you over.
Settle. Get off the green then.
Well, you shouldn't have asked that, Andy. No, well, I would bet money that was the 134 club. What else could it be? It's a matter of whether you flopped it or not, which I'm going to do.
That'll be nice.
Yep.
Doesn't look like a tap in though. That looks great. He's done an over.
Oh, my word.
Oh,
9 feet. That looks as though it's going to be better.
Andy, we're on the ground and he's kicking us.
Right. It seems to go and then down. Right. There's my feet. Okay, right. There's a pretty flat putt. Maybe a little bit left or right. I don't know. Hard to say. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that looks a gnarly little putt.
Exactly what you don't want. All right, this one also. You know what? I was going to give it a heap to the right. Now I'm just going to give it a few inches. How can it go the other way? Oh, there's the break.
Yeah, the problem is if from the other side of the hole you can see the final break reasonably well, but what you can't see very well is the initial break.
Yeah, I'm not sure the F4 helps. I think in some ways it hurts. You completely change what your plan was.
oh. Fuck. Oh, thank God.
Oh, he's read it. He's read another one.
He's a Svengali. You can just see him.
No, I'm not seeing anything. But...
Ooh, that was, I had to put that
Nice.
outside the left edge.
Yeah. I've got to say, I'm impressed that you're 4 under after 7 holes, Dave.
Yeah.
Great
yeah,
work.
not quite understanding it, but I've got plenty of holes to give those back.
Feel free.
You have our utmost support in this conquest, in your search for mediocrity.
Well,
Yes,
because
come and join us.
yeah, because somehow I've managed to be bogey free on the round.
Yeah.
Until now.
Well,
Oh, get up there.
142 in mild rough. I've seen worse. No trees in your way.
Well, seeing as you put it over there, I'm gonna. I've put it exactly the same.
Well, I think it might be an advantage to be on the fairway. I'm going to try that.
It is on the fairway.
Yep, lovely.
It's-
Alright. What do we got? Oh, okay. $142, $150. Ooh. Could be good. No, stay on the green. Good enough.
Not bad.
Yeah, because you want that putt.
Oh. Hmm. Oh, it didn't climb up. Bugger.
That.
Come on.
So, Andy, do you know what percentage of England is double vaccinated?
Probably about 85–90%.
And there's no, you don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to anywhere, or is that how it is?
Correct, yeah.
Even in inside shops or things like
Even inside shops.
Is that why your numbers are the worst in the world at the moment?
That's one of the reasons. Yeah. I can only apologise on behalf of the thick British public who were just going about their business as if there's nothing going on at all.
That's what's about to happen in Australia, because we're hitting the 85%, 90% dosage mark, but people are running around as if, like their Freedom Day in Melbourne the other day was insane. Just the people were literally rioting on the streets, as if as if nothing was happening. It was crazy.
Well, that's what happens after a 4-month lockdown.
Yeah, I agree. But oh, wow, what a shot!
That would have been something spectacular.
Indeed. Wow. Odds of chipping this in. Less than 10 to 1.
But I think one of the things which is quite sad is the fact that although children are now starting to be vaccinated or have been, the anti-vaxxers have got their teeth into the schools, and there's been a lot of reports of anti-vaxxers protesting outside school gates.
Yep, happening.
Which I find.
That's happening in the US as well.
Yeah.
It's going to happen everywhere. You're going to have that 10 to 15% that just don't buy the whole thing, and logic or science don't come into it.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, man, I don't know whether this looks as though it's going a little bit left to right. I'm going to have a look from the other side of the hole. Right, well, I'm going with my gut a little bit left to right. Oh, I read it nicely.
Yep. Very good.
God. Oh, I hate this putt so much. I'm just going inside right edge. If it misses outside right edge, I'm going to be so upset.
Like that.
Like that.
Steady, Dave, steady.
I'm not steady. Very unsteady, Andy. Not steady. I swear I read that well. It went the opposite.
Well, I've got news for you. You obviously didn't.
My brain is trying to process the whole thing. It's not having a good time.
The quantum computer isn't quite. I think you might need to plug it in.
It's just had a bug check and crashed. And Dave is just like the Terminator. Just nothing phases him. He just goes ahead.
Oh, this is dodgy as.
Wow. He's pretending it's dodgy as, but watch it go down the middle, Andy.
I'm watching. And there's a little bit of draw on it, and that could be perfect, or is it? It's going to be about 1 yard from the end of the fairway. No.
Oh. Well, that's the end of Dave. Here's our chance, Andy. Come on.
Oh, no. Now, why did Dave... Oh, I can... Let's have a look.
I'm going to watch yours with great interest because you've learned off him. And if you get this wrong, then I'll get it right.
15. Well, I think I've got a duty bound to actually go for it. Oh, come on. Why am I right? Trouble is, it's not a great wind. If I had a bit of headwind, I'd really. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Might not be too bad. Oh!
It did hit it, but it's ended up on the fairway, so you're fine. But
the thing is, I think it could have.
Andy.
I think it might have ended up being on the fairway, that, because it had a little bit of. I wonder whether you're going to hook it round that tree. No, he's hooked it. That could be perfect now. Is it? Is it? Oh, that's a pity.
But I'm only 233 out and 59 downhill as well. I'm 60 yards closer.
Well, 12. Come on, get in that front bunker. No, it's not going to make it.
Gonna go.
But it's not going to be far away. I think I'll have a flop shot. Come on. Stay there. Stay there.
Oh, well judged.
Nice.
Phew.
Now, is Dave thinking of going for this?
Well, I might as well, but
That's going to be in the sand.
Yep.
Yep.
Now he's the only one on the green.
I think you're going to try and pitch it in the upslope,
I am.
just short of the green, and it'll just roll up to within 5 feet. There you go. Well, it's a good line. It's too good, is it? No.
Oh, he has pitched
Oh,
it
it's-
into the... You picked it like a nose, Andy. Wow, look at that. What a shot.
Yeah. Shot of the day. I'm gratified that I called it. I'm less than gratified that Dave actually
Yeah.
pulled it off.
All you're doing is repeating parrot fashion what he does on those shots.
Yeah.
They're my favourite.
I kind of knew exactly what he was thinking of there.
Yeah.
It is all about the drama.
Stop!
Great shot. No. That was inches from disaster. Well done.
Well, I can't see anything. I'm just going to go straight at it.
Famous last words.
84. Mm. No! where was the bite? Oh, where was the bite?
Well, he's got the words that you never want to hear. It's still your turn.
Yeah. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, you're joking. I could easily 5-putt from here. Up 26, and it's all at the last minute.
Pretty good
Oh, I'll
effort
take that.
Yep. Nice. Now, I cannot attack this in any way or form. Only the most insane person would attack this. It's 1 inch downhill, but if I go past the hole, it's off to the races. I mean, I'm going to 4-putt or something. So this is going to be super soft. Shit. So gutless, but I've got my birdie. I'll take it.
Okay. This has got to be right to left. Oh, it was. Oh, it's off to the races. It is.
Yep.
It's gone.
It's gone, yes. Well, that just shows what can happen. Fuck.
Now I'm feeling much better about my pathetic putt.
Ah. Right. Oh, such a better putt than the first one.
Yep.
Ah, this is a disaster. Well, it was a good par in the end, Dave.
Thank you. Oh, nice, really nice bird there, Dave.
Yeah, thanks.
All set up by that genius approach. And an unlucky bogue.
Oh, I know.
Right, well, we're both 5 strokes behind. I mean, it's not so much you're having a look at the jacket. You're trying the bloody thing on for size now.
Well, we might have to do underhand things like ask him about how North are going to go next year, his football team.
I already know they're bottom of the ladder again, Dave. We're doing a Melbourne effort. We're rebuilding.
So,
Now, Dave, I hear that the date has been announced for the Melbourne Football Club Grand Final celebration.
You mean next year's?
No, this year's. You know, where they present the trophy to the fans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they announced that today. I don't know what the date is, but you should find out.
Where's it going to be done?
I'm guessing at the G.
I'm going to go.
Yeah, I want to go as well.
Yeah.
It'd be a great day.
I'm going to find my future wife there.
Yeah. I don't believe that for 1 second. Ooh. Oh, interesting. You gonna hang on? Don't ant muscle the mailman. Oh, I have.
Oh, you do have to. This is for a pint for sure.
Right. Right.
Oh, sorry, Dave. That was you that I did that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's for Imes, Dave.
Definitely.
I'm not sure whether I've
Yeah, perfect.
just followed you all down there.
I'm looking for our markers. Can't see them.
We're behind him. Nicely judged, Andy.
Oh, I'm on the fairway.
Mayor's office, Andy. Oh,
Yes.
This one I've got to curl it around this pesky tree. Okay.
Do we all have to curl around that thing, do we?
All right. Well, I do not mind a little super hook. So let's go with that. Super hook.
Oh, he's hit another good shot.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Very nicely done.
Not lying down.
Well, there's some spectacular golf going on. The only problem is that we're playing against the human metronome.
That's right. Then we played some pretty rough golf around the edges early, Andy.
Of course, that's totally deceiving, isn't it? Because the tree that you're talking about is actually a very small tree.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not in play.
Yeah.
But it made me hook the ball.
Yeah. Right.
It looks like
157. 157. Oh. Hmm. Oh, quite like that. Oh, not as good as yours, Dave. Oh, no, it's not.
Oops.
Bugger. I've very seldom had sort of bunker shots of a comfortable distance. I've been getting a lot of sort of 60 to 80 feet. Oh, God. don't like having to chop this. I got that right, I think. Stop.
Yep.
It's pretty nice, Andy. Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot in it. I think there's less. More. Fuck.
Less is more.
Well, it's more or less, isn't it?
Oh, I had
solid,
it picked.
You might have
solid
it.
putt
Yeah.
there.
Wow. Oh. Yeah, there's not much in this. I'm just going to go inside left edge firm.
Oh no.
I bet you're wishing you hadn't hit it so firm now.
All I have to do is go middle. It's all. No!
Oh no.
How could I drop a stroke here? Oh.
Phew, good job I didn't hit it at your pace there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just find it very difficult to make any kind of run at this course.
Mm. Mm.
I think actually I'd probably do better at Tour Pro with the putting aids on.
Dave's just like a Terminator at the moment.
Mm.
There's nothing we can do.
And is there altitude on this course? It'd have to be, surely.
No, there's
None.
no odds.
It's at 0 feet.
No, I don't believe that. But
All that white stuff, Dave, that's volcanic ash. It's not snow. Look at this.
It's
It's
another
right
one.
on the money. It's perfect.
You're almost getting to the point, Dave, where I'm feeling dispirited because I know I haven't got I haven't got anything I can do to stop this relentless chipping away at, oh God, what am I doing here? 180. 180.
the line looks
Too
good.
long. It's not too bad though. But compared to your 8 feet, it looks very ordinary.
Oh, Andy, imagine
Yes.
that Dave's name is Blakey, and they go, I'll get you.
Blakey from On the Buses.
No.
Yeah. I'll
What?
get you, Blakey. You got to do it in
Okay.
the proper English accent.
I'll get you, Butler.
That's it, Butler.
Butler, I'll get you.
Fantastic. Da, 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 da,
On the buses. I mean,
Oh.
I mean that would be absolute torture for some of the PC brigade. Force them to sit in a room and watch episode after episode of the worst excesses of
Except, Andy, it would be paradise compared to Love Thy Neighbour.
Sambos and white
Oh,
honkies.
what just happened?
It wasn't great.
Fine. All right, I'm officially cannon fodder. Whatever. Oh, my God.
Well, you said that before, Dave, and
And then you cut
managed
it
to.
out of your ass.
Yeah, but now I'm even more cannon fodder because I sunk some great putts and then did nothing afterwards.
Yeah.
So
You didn't.
if I just waiting for this one to go in. Yeah. It's up to you, Andy. Come on.
Up to me to do what? Make an absolute arse of it.
No, just pick up 5 strokes in 7 hole. Hang on.
Right.
And this is clearly not a partisan crowd. We're trying to bring the jacket back to Australia, though. Oh, well, let's see how well. And that's all your fault,
I've got
Mackie.
to have a look at that one.
That was impressive.
I thought I'd missed it for sure. I did not see that. I mean, to be honest, I just aimed it straight to the hole. Wow. That was a murdering the par 3s. That's the only thing I'm murdering.
Is that no? I reckon the break is the other way.
Well, it's for a birdie, Dave. It's not like it's a big deal. All you got to do is get down in 2 and you don't drop in. You were right the first time.
I was. I apologise for the
You grinded
maelstrom
on
going on here.
Yeah, I think there's a Terminator in your room, Dave.
Someone has sent something to the printer.
Ah, the printer. Impressive.
And does the printer have a name?
What was her name, Dave?
I can't remember.
Oh, me either. We back when we worked for IBM, there was a girl on the same floor as us, and we called her the printer. And we'd always go up to.
She was so gorgeous, Andy, and every now and then we would just say to each other, "I'm just going around to check the printer," and we'd do a lap and just have a look.
So it was a little joke just between you and Dave.
It was indeed.
That's it. It was just us two. And, she never even knew that we checked the printer.
Go away, H. He's watching.
Okay, right. I'm trying to get.
It's not me.
Right. Come on. Sometimes you can't get at it. You can't get back to the player view easily enough. Oh God. No. Oh, don't stuff it into the bunker, you tool.
Oops.
Not in the bunker. Not in range.
Yeah.
This course would be dreadful at Tour Pro.
Ah, pulled it. Oh, Jesus.
All right, here's my chance.
Hasn't hurt you though.
No.
All I've got to do is get a simple eagle and work from there.
Well, it's got to happen and happen quickly, Dave.
Very quickly, Andy. Otherwise, there's trouble. All right. You guys clearly did not hit a punch 3-wood. Which gets you to the very edge of the fairway.
Oh,
Nice.
now that's
Oh,
great
he's done
shot.
it. Well done.
Well done, yes. Can't say fairer than that. Right, where the hell am I? Okay. Should be okay.
It's very okay.
60 yards, maybe not too bad.
Yeah, with a headwind, fine.
Get up there. Go.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Well, I don't know about you, Dave, but I'm going to call it. It's outrageous.
I would
He's
agree.
outrageous. But he's left himself a serious wogger putt, Andy.
Yes, he has.
Very serious wogger putt. Whereas mine is just going to be just a golden. There it is.
It's a golden opportunity for you to redeem some self-pride, if nothing else, Dave. This is looking good.
Oh, it's
This
another
is
great
looking
shot.
great. It is.
Good effort.
Okay. Come on. Oh, they got...
It's pretty good. Well, I'm not sure I like Dave's chances of sinking this.
No, I don't like my chances at all, but I'd be happy within 10 foot.
Well, you
Then you
called it.
All we've got to do is sink this, and I'm within 6. All right.
Oh!
I can't believe it was turning in perfect and then went the other way.
Yeah. All right. Come on. All right. Oh, I can't really see. Yeah. I'm going to go straight at it. Oh, it was just a tiny bit. I couldn't see that.
I can't believe that missed. It looks so good.
Yeah, I hit it with enough pace that I thought was going to hold the line, but not to be. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Got to be straight again.
Mm.
I was firmly struck. Didn't quite mean to hit it that hard.
another nice bird, Dave.
It was a nice birdie.
Hitting birds on holes that aren't really birdie holes.
Well, it's a
But
problem.
your drive was perfect.
I'm doing all these spectacular things, but I'm 7 behind you. So something's not right.
Well,
Well, I know.
stats will reveal all, I think.
I can tell you exactly what's right, but I'm far too big a gentleman not to state the bleeding obvious.
That I'm a hack.
No, your words, not mine, Dave. Oh, I hope you haven't put it into the water.
Fight. Stop.
Oh, my.
Right.
I don't think you could have. Oh, Christ. No, you've got me jittery a little bit.
Yeah, now you know what's down there.
Yeah. Oh, God. 271. I'm not quite sure where the bloody pin is. Okay. So let's just see where that takes me to. Okay. I think I've gone a little bit right of you, Dave. Let's see whether my confidence is justified. Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. You guys are insane.
And Dave, I think this probably explains why medium Dave is 4 and 7 shots ahead of us.
Yes.
Because I can't believe he's going to...
Uncle Dave is working.
Okay,
I'm never going Uncle Dave.
Oh, Jesus.
Go for it. Go for it.
Go for it, go on.
Yes, go for it, indeed.
You could hear the cogs spinning. I think he's gone a 3 wood or even a 5 wood.
No, even the 7 wood.
7 wood, yes.
Yep.
Doesn't seem like a bad decision in the end.
Not a bad decision at all, I think, when you consider there's only 124 out.
But he missed our excitement.
Yes, I did. What a shame.
Is this another super shot?
It is.
Oh, it is. And actually, I think that's the perfect approach place. So just to the left of the pin eye would be ideal for us both. Looks pretty good.
Lovely.
$82 feet. Oh, right. Come on. Oh no!
Oh.
One club short. Your line was lovely.
That's not the place to be. I'm slightly short of where I wanted to be.
Didn't help.
Oh. Maybe I've got the better line. Soon find out.
Oh.
Safe putt though.
Very safe.
Oh, very nice.
How could it break that much? It's impossible. Come on. Oh. Oh my God.
I thought that was gone as well.
Thank God I hit it hard. I can't, it's still my honour. After the way I played that hole. Fine. So Andy, what do you think is going to happen with do you think there'll be more COVID lockdowns, or is it all over and England is going to ride with what happens?
I think if England were prepared to ride out 50,000 cases, I think they'll be prepared to ride out even a bit more. I think they're clinging on to the belief, which is not totally unjustified, that if they get more and more people vaccinated, then there's no place for the virus to go. But unfortunately, at the moment, I think there are plenty of places for the virus to go. So it remains to be seen whether we'll have any kind of mandatory mask wearing. I mean, Carol and I we had a walk to a local farm shop. First time we've been able to do it since getting here at the weekend. And we had a cup of coffee and tea there. And that was the first time in over a year and a half where we've actually been anywhere and actually sort of sat in a, albeit outdoor. But there was a farm shop to it. Now, Carol had her mask on. I didn't have a mask. And I just didn't feel as though it was fair for the people who were wearing masks in that shop for me to, go, pouncing about looking at stuff. But if you go to the supermarkets, I would say only 20% of people are wearing them, even though the shops do request that people do it.
Yeah. I think what I'm seeing from our government and worldwide is they're just saying, well, we're going to get rid of the lockdowns and all the penalties, and people that choose not to get vaccinated, well, they can just wear that.
Mm.
And it doesn't seem unreasonable to me. But yeah, I mean, it's an evolving thing. We haven't had it before.
Yeah,
Who knows?
No.
As long as the cases don't end up in hospitalisations, it's to be expected.
That's right. I mean, if your hospitals are full of COVID people, and then people can't have elective surgery, or they can't.
That's when you're fucked. But if you're just getting COVID, but you can ride it out at home, then that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, maybe
the vaccines aren't going to.
They might have temp hospitals just for COVID people, and no one else.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the service is really shit and people die or whatever, but they're not taking up the rest of the hospital system.
Yeah.
They might do that.
Well, I've got a real problem here compared to you two. Oh God. Real problem.
I'll swap you for my score.
Oh God. And the problem is, I've got a bloody down breeze. I've got to try and do something fancy with a flopped 5 wood.
It's going to be a genius shot if you pull it off, Andy. Oh, bound.
He has.
Has.
Pretty damn good.
It's fantastic, Andy. Great.
Well, that's as good as I could have done from there.
Yeah, that must have felt pretty good.
I couldn't see how I could take enough off it and still get above that first bit of the lake. It's a beauty.
Nice shot, Dave.
Yeah, I'm making my charge. I might have left it a little late, but
Pretty good. Right on line.
and show me the line, Dave.
Shall do.
Okay, right. Okay, right. Okay, 36-2. Well, I think it's a bit left to right, but I'm not convinced about it. Well, it was left to right.
Pretty good.
Safe. Yeah, you haven't had, I don't think you've had any sort of holes that I can recall where you've put yourself in bother, a bit like Dave has now.
there might have been one.
I mean, even on the par 5 where you left yourself a long putt, you got it sort of up to the pretty well close to the hole side for a tap-in par.
He's been very solid.
All about minimising the damage.
Andy, I think he's taken my maxim to heart, which is when you can't see the BLI, it's all about distance. Just get it close.
Mm.
Doesn't matter if you miss. Which I have not applied myself to as well as I should have. But I will next time for sure. Don't worry about that. Okay. Well, I got no fear at this point.
I mean, I suppose, you know, once
Now I've got fear. Bite.
is that you?
Yeah.
What have you done?
Yeah, a little miscalculation.
For a split second, I thought it was Uncle Dave, but unfortunately, that was dashed by your cries of anguish.
Uncle Dave doesn't do that rubbish.
I know.
I do. Trust me. Pos Touring comes out.
You say you do, but you don't.
Right. Well, let's see where that goes. Right. Yeah.
Perfect.
Better be. You just better stay on that fairway.
It should.
Stay on the fairway, yes.
No, Andy. You just shut
I went full Uncle D there.
And you were so rewarded.
Hey, okay.
Uncle Dave's affecting our games, Andy. A year from now, are we all going to be hitting off with pitching wedges?
You might.
Don't go in the rough, Dave.
It'll pull up. Yes.
Oh, you've done that 2 or 3 times today, Dave. It's made a nice difference.
Oh. Which club? What's down there?
No, probably a 5-wood, maybe.
Yes.
You're asking.
Yeah, it's a 5-wood. Get over that
Competence.
thing.
Oh, it's going to have a little bit of break on it, that one.
No, that's now evened itself up. That'll be fine.
Oh.
That will be fine.
Yeah, distance control has been good with all clubs today. That's why you're in the position you're in.
He was selling himself so short just a month ago.
Yes, I remember. I remember the day. I mean,
well, it was 2 weeks in a row where I just went to shit.
But here's the thing, Dave. I was actually feeling sorry for you.
My plan, it worked.
Is that still the state, Andy?
No.
So now we've got to get him.
No, I tried to feather that club in, and it didn't quite work. At least it's given me a good distance.
Well, I would say, Dave, you're unlucky. There's no major till April next year.
That's all right.
To hold this form for about 8 months.
Yeah, not possible. Well, we've got a big decision to make in regards to the majors. Do we play with the no assists?
Well, here's the thing. What I think we should do as well is just look at the scores we had as well before we decide. I mean, it's hard to call that at the moment. I mean,
It is.
I think one thing I'm sorely tempted to do though with this style is to play without the BLI and so on and so forth on the
POS tour?
On
No?
not so much on the POS tour, but on the PGLS tour.
Well, if I did that, at least that would stop me going to Tour Pro, which is a chance.
Yeah.
Any month now. I'm skating on the edge of that. I don't want to go there, really.
Come on.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Lovely shot. Yep, pick it up, Andy.
Thanks. You know, you and I have been stuck at -4 and even for what seems like the entire back nine, Dave. Here, I've just got nowhere. I haven't gone further away, but I haven't got anywhere near.
And Dave stayed the same as well.
See, I mean, that's perfect. You've given yourself a chance of holding it, but you're not going to three-putt.
Yep. Right. Greg Norman always said aim for 2 foot past the hole. Got to give yourself a chance.
Pity he never did it at Augusta.
No, I know. Grog normal.
I mean, I think Augusta, you've got to think the greens are difficult enough with the aids on.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I'll never forget 1986 when Larry Myers chipped in from a ridiculous spot, and the ball was going in the bloody water if he missed.
Yeah.
It was Greg Norman's tournament. It was just, no. I don't think I'll ever be more upset by a golf tournament than that one.
I don't know, be a good club.
It looks perfect.
Stop.
Shit. Yeah, with BLI, that's a tap in. But not so much. I hear a barking dog.
The Sentinel.
And does the Sentinel have a name?
Yeah, Millie.
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 Is the surname Vanilli?
Correct.
Do you know, I was just thinking that Millie Vanilli.
It's like a boomer joke. We both came up with it. It's funny. And could say nothing while I was hitting the shot. Bound. Don't bite.
Oh, you've hit the 105 club, didn't you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think there's any maybe about it.
I mean, what was I protecting? You've already both hit your shots. Yes. Fine, I'll just sink this and shut up. Oh, it went dead straight.
Oh, there's a
Oh.
sound of a router or driller or something. Oh,
He's made
you're
an
going to give me
adjustment.
some good information on this putt.
Oh, or is it though? I just.
Or are you?
I'm sure there's something.
Is there?
He's going virtually straight at it. Oh, maybe a little bit left to right.
Really?
He's confused. We haven't seen him confused all day. Yeah, perfect pace. You were right, actually.
Yeah, there was.
But it's the absolute right principle. You know, doesn't matter if you get the line wrong. If the pace is right, you're down in two. He's done it.
Well, taking a bit of the leaf mould out of Uncle Dave's book.
Inside left edge, I'm guessing.
It should have been. Should have been. Or even just dead straight.
My putt's irrelevant. I'm just going to bash it.
Well, that's going to be one of the weakest bashes I've ever seen. The only way it could have been weaker is if it didn't make it to the hole. But that would have been good.
Soft cock shot, wouldn't it?
Right, well, I'm 4 behind, 2 holes left. Something's got to happen. Yeah, me. I don't think this. Oh, bloody.
Jesus, 621 yards, up 40 foot. This is, well, in real life, this is a par 7 for me. I would have no chance of getting anywhere near it.
6-2-1. Well, I've hit a fairway, I believe.
Yes.
What were you breaking out in laughter for there, Dave?
I was just thinking, in real life, 300-yard par 4s are par 7s for us.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a dicky distance. Fuck it. Alright.
puts a pint on the line here.
Good.
For what though? What are we trying to do with our second shots?
I don't know. But in real life golf, Andy, when we go
Yes.
to a golf course called Camberwell Freeway Golf, Dave gets on the first tee and he always hits the ball dead straight 280 metres. It's unbelievable. Any other golf course, it never happens. But at Camberwell Freeway Golf, it always happens.
Yeah, and then the game goes to shit from there.
Ball a million miles an hour.
Wow.
Because I'm using the super club.
Anytime he hits a ball dead straight a long way, I just say Camberwell. Because that's it's like that. And that's what he's been like tonight. Camberwell. Also, Camberwell is one of our most expensive suburbs in the whole of Australia. Your average house in Camberwell costs about $3 million Australian.
Lovely.
Which is probably 1.6 million pounds, something like that. A lot. Don't. Oh, I did.
Doesn't really matter, Dave.
No, it doesn't. Not for me, it doesn't.
Well, just saying that the distance is not really.
So I have to take all this out on the next person I play, which is you,
Which
Dave,
will be
Thursday.
My ball has decided to stick in the air 20 yards from where I hit it.
Yeah, well,
But it seemed like it was online.
you know
Rough! Rough!
I know.
What happened?
Oh
I know
dear.
about uncontrolled balls.
Right. So where am I? I'm on the red dot. Okay, so I need to be a bit right, otherwise I'm going to end up in your territory. I think that's down the middle ish. Perfect. I've just got visions that the fitter stroke joiner is sort of got his sort of head bowed between his knees, a bit like John Cleese in Fawlty Towers. I daresn't go in because whenever you sort of say to him, "How's it going?" invariably you'll be met with some kind of problem. Well, you know, I've had to do this. I think I don't want to hear problems. I just want to hear solutions. So at least he hasn't come through yet to Carol or I saying, "I'm sorry to say there's a real problem with what I'm trying to do here." Oh, it's...
Oh, that's not right.
Misstep.
Okay,
I
right.
haven't had a super flop tonight. Or have I? Oh, maybe at the start of the round.
Well, here's your chance.
You reckon?
Let's see if Andy can nail this one.
Can I nail it onto the green?
Oh,
No,
it's gorgeous. If it's got backspin, here we go. Backspin. Oh. Needed that backspin.
It really needed to hit sort of just on the upslope of of that sort of bank that you've got to pitch. I tried to feather it a bit, but the wind was too much.
Oh, that was good until it kept rolling.
Until it wasn't.
Now it's rubbish.
It's, right, so should we just decide to economise on words and just say it was rubbish?
Yeah.
No, that's harsh, Dave. It was. You had exactly the same issues that I did with my shot.
What if I say it tried not to be rubbish?
Yes, that's a much better way of describing.
No!
Mm.
I'll stop, you piece of crap.
All right, the leader has capitulated, Andy. Here's our chance. Get into him.
Well, I wouldn't say it's that. I mean, if I'd have been close, then maybe, oh God, maybe I could have put Dave under real pressure, but I've got all my work cut out. Just bloody.
You got to chip this in, really. There's no time to fuck around. You've just got to chip it in. Or flop it in.
Yeah, I thought
All Dave has to do is not mess up. He's gone the flop. And it's worked.
I don't know what went wrong with the first one.
Great. Now I've got this. All right.
I think this designer, Alan Portway, his courses are quite sort of similar because they've got a certain style to them. They're certainly not flat greens by any chance.
No.
But they're perfectly puttable at 14. And it's certainly produced a spread of scores today.
It has. I mean, just look at the background of this green. It's fantastic. And yet none of them are unfair or stupid. It's a good course.
Oh, well, I'm within 3 of you. Oh, God.
Oh.
Let's see where this goes.
Well,
I think this is time for a super belt.
I've got to say, Andy, the transport of goods in parcels is terrible in Australia at the moment.
Go on, get down there.
Get down there, it's right in the middle.
All I can say, Dave, is I'm well aware of your difficulties, and unfortunately, my past experience being a mailman in this country counts for naught when it comes to Australia.
Oh, can you imagine the shit you'd be going through with Brexit? I mean,
here's another thing: is the problem worse or just as bad with couriers? Is it just the postal service?
Well, the couriers have all gone on strike over here at the moment too.
Yeah, it's terrible everywhere, and there's delays everywhere. Oh, and it's the supermarket shelves are slowly starting to empty, and there's no panic buying yet, but I guarantee that is coming in the next month. I guarantee. Panic buying in Australia, whether it's in other countries, but I see it. The shelves are emptying. And there's nothing about it yet in the media, but once they mention it, then there's going to be runs on everything. toilet paper, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. All the usual.
Well, if the UK is anything to go by, one sniff of anything being scarce. I mean, we had the ridiculous thing about petrol, which was caused by really one comment by somebody made, and then it got blown out of all proportion, and before you knew it, the public, because they had picked up stuff that some of the media had reported on, which in itself was not complete and not at all accurate. It's hardly surprising that the members of the public took the action they did, and it's no use blaming them for panic buying on petrol when it was the bloody media that really caused because they're simplistic and poor reporting that actually really caused it in the first place.
Absolutely.
Nice little shot, Dave.
It is a nice shot.
The media are to blame for most of the shit that happens.
Oh.
Yeah, because it makes them money. They just, the more hits they get.
And they just like to sensationalise things, and it's just, they are the worst.
It's not about real reporting anymore, anywhere.
No.
The last bastion were things like the BBC or our ABC, but even then,
come on,
succumbing to all that shit. It's really bad.
Oh, I thought that might have been quite good there, but
look at it racing away.
Yeah, I tried to get it really close, but unfortunately, I didn't.
On the bright side, it did not cost you the game. Uncle Dave has just screwed us over again.
Well, not again. I've been trying to beat Andy for the last month.
Well, you've done it tonight.
Maybe.
Yes, can't see me gaining 3 strokes here. Oh, Christ.
Think this.
Well, I think that's a tall order. Even if I had my aids on, I don't. Well, I'm going to give it a good shot. It's not a bad putt.
Oh, it was there.
Yeah, with pace, that was there. Yeah, for sure.
Right, now, do I putt this? It would be a brave putt.
Try not to take 5 to get down, Dave.
Oh, man, I could putt this. I've only got to get it to the edge of the green, and then it's 16 inches downhill. Oh, this is deadly.
I suspect a flop.
I think you're right. But it doesn't have to be much of a flop. Jesus, it's only got to go 10 foot. Oh, maybe a bit more than that. Not much more than that, though.
No.
It's just the line was horrible.
Well, you got some wiggle room. Just going in. Oh, I can't.
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
He's tried to putt off the green to not give away the line.
I tried to sink it.
Bloody hell, Dave. You can...
Oh, it's going to go. You just did that to show off.
I did try.
Yeah. You've been entertaining tonight, Dave.
Yeah. The wrong sort of entertainment, Andy.
Oh, come on.
Mm-mm. And Dave's only showed weakness when it was right at the death.
I don't think it was weakness, it was smartness. Because he couldn't lose if he did that.
No. He's got the jacket. Well done.
He's got the jacket.
It's coming back to Australia, baby.
Yeah,
No,
take 3
and
months.
bear in mind what you just said. This is the reason why I said about the courier situation. So I think it's probably wise just to leave it here,
No.
you know, in safekeeping. And
No, we insist you put it in the mail, Andy.
oh God,
Yeah, even if you win next week, it might take you a month or 2 to get it back.
yeah.
Well, I did my best to try and give up the jacket.
Have a look at
Those
this
last
back
2
line.
holes.
It's unbelievable how bad we went.
Oh, Andy played all right. 35 is good.
Yeah.
It was solid as.
Yeah, really good.
It just wasn't enough.
Front 9 was a little bit spotty.
Wow.
Stats.
The front 9 set me up.
Oh, I knew my fairways were. Oh my word! Oh, but look at the.
Oh, Dave, you're scrambling. 0.
Shut up.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe I didn't have to scramble all night.
Maybe.
If that was true, then greens and regulation would be 100%.
Yeah, I'm afraid you get. Well.
Yes, you get something.
I think we'll have to see what the what happens when you put 0% into the table, because
It might blow it up.